This is Kicker.com.
Yeah, I think, when Australia struggled when 8 or 9 of the players retired that had been in the side for 10 or more years, it takes time for those new people to establish themselves in the team. At the moment, if you lost Jimmy Anderson, Stuart Broad, if England lost those guys, they'd be in big trouble, big trouble. Australia's quite lucky. If they lost their 2 main bowlers, they've still got Cummins and a few guys that can replace them. They might take them a bit of time to get into it, but you can't. It's very hard to replace quality like Jimmy Anderson. Broad's been outstanding in this series so far, but Jimmy Anderson still led the attack. Even though he went wicketless at Lords, I still think he's bowling well enough. And I'm surprised that England haven't prepared wickets that would help Broad and Anderson to try and challenge the Australian top order. But they're so worried and scared and fear Mitchell Johnson that they're preparing these slow pitches that negate Mitchell Johnson. Well, he doesn't need the pitch, he does it through the air, and like he did at Lords. So it'll be interesting to see what sort of pitch there is at Edgbaston. But England wouldn't want to lose Jimmy Anderson abroad. I think Jimmy Anderson's still got a lot more cricket left in him, and so has Stuart Broad. But any conditions he'll bowl well, Jimmy. He might not take all the wickets, but he'll still bowl well. I think the other thing with Jimmy Anderson is that, or the game of cricket, you want a contest between bat and ball. No one wants a flat pitch that's 500 plays 400 or whatever. You want a contest between bat and ball. An even contest, you can sit there and say, right, this is going to be interesting, and you're on the edge of your seat who's going to win the battle. But at the moment, it's too much leaning towards the bats in favour. And that's why I think Australia was so convincing in the way they won that test match at Lords. It was a flat pitch. Everyone thought England could have saved it, if not won the game. They got blown away in 37 overs and the tail batted for 10 of them. So really they got bowled out, the top order, top 6-7 batters got bowled out in 25 to 27 overs, which is, on that wicket, was just shows you the quality of the bowling of Australia. And Stark hasn't really hit his straps big time yet either. So he's injured a little bit at Cardiff, didn't have his best game at Lords, so that's a worrying sign for England as well.
For first and exclusive updates, join now.